My name is Steve DeClean, and I'm from Newman Developments. And Mayor Becky reminded me that we first talked about this project 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
And when you got elected office, how many? You had about 5 initiatives, right?
Yeah, 9.
9. Is this number 9?
Well, this was at the top of the list, but it took that long to make it happen.
Yeah. So it's been an awesome experience. We've had so much fun with the city every single second of the way. Your willingness to work as a partner on this project makes all the difference in the world. There's a lot of municipal leaders right now who are putting their head in the sand about a problem with the lack of housing. And you never did it for 1 second. You're right to do it. This is going to be a great project. Home building is an important part of any city. It not only creates jobs, it not only creates houses, it increases the flow of housing within the community too. We need new housing in Wisconsin, and we've got to be able to work as a business and a municipality to make things happen. And from day one, I think we hatched this scheme, 2 years ago?
Yep.
We never wavered, right? It's been the same thing from day one, and it's been great. Trent, thanks so much for everything you did along the way. Awesome teammate. And Todd, once Trent got out of the way and Todd got on the way, we never missed a beat. We never missed a deadline. I think people sometimes think that you call a government official and they don't care, they don't get back to you late. Not 1 second. As good as any company we ever work with as far as answering questions and solving problems. And believe it or not, we don't know all what we're doing going in on day one. It's kind of hard. And to have teammates like the city of Beaver Dam has been an awesome experience. So I can't say enough about how much fun we've had, and we're not done yet. I want to make a couple Newman Developments introductions of people that you have seen and you're gonna keep seeing. Eric Obarski, right here. Eric is the construction guy. He's the guy who's got this all scheduled. He's the guy who loaded up the contractors. He's the guy who's going to figure out how we're going to be digging for basements in July or August so that we've got 8 or 10 houses framed here by the end of the year. I mean, that's the goal. It's super ambitious, and Eric's going to get us there. So I know you've all seen him, but you're going to see him more. And Cindy, our project bull here, right there. Beaver Dam's finest, right there. From what street? Where exactly? Stone Road. So we are fortunate enough. We have a 7-person team, you guys, and we're fortunate enough that one of the 7 of us happens to be from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, the daughter of a builder. So Bob and Lila, right there. So if we ever get stuck along the way, we know who to call. So, the Calise family. Anything to tell us about this farm? How many years ago did your parents buy this farm?
It was about 52 years ago.
52 years ago.
And he did have an opportunity to sell it a few years, like 10 years ago, and he says, I ain't selling it, I ain't moving, I'm staying here. So he was pretty animate that this is where he was going to.
It's hard to leave when you're making all that money farming.
Yeah. But anyway, we did bring him along. We got pictures of him here. And
They're here today.
my dad did pass away 2 years ago.
Yeah, they're here.
And our mom is in a nursing home, and she's been there for going on 4 years. So. But she doesn't have a clue of what she's missing out on.
Well, I think it takes 3 components to have a great development. And people don't know this going in, but you need a great municipality to work with. You need a good, honest, straightforward developer. But you also need a great seller. You got to be patient. It's 5 years. I mean, you guys, we weren't involved for 5 years, but I think we first talked to you guys over a year ago.
2 years ago, maybe.
And really unwavering support from you guys. And you'd be surprised how important that is, because it really is, it's a hard process. We had this great relationship, and still it takes a year to get to the starting line. But here we are, and I think you guys are going to be really proud of Stoney Ridge. It's going to be an awesome neighborhood. So thank you guys for everything. I want Mayor Becky, if you don't mind.
Thanks to everyone for being here this morning. I am super excited about this project, as you can imagine, just hearing from Steve and how long it's taken us to get here, and the number of developers we talked with over the last 5 years. So I want to thank Steve for having the vision also to work with a community like ours and to kind of, again, move that process along. Steve and his team have been fantastic to work with. So can't say enough good things about Newman Properties. So want to thank you there. Want to also thank our city department staff, because they are second to none. And I just want to thank Todd Jansen. If you raise your hand, I want everybody to know this is our city engineer. John Moosereiner, who is in charge of our inspections department, our fire department, who is our Chief Wesley, working at laying everything out. We have our DPW supervisor here, Dan Mulhern, as well as, I don't see Rob Minima, Jeremy Klug. They're in charge of our utilities. And very busy right now with road projects, so that's probably what they're dealing with right now. But again, second to none, very, very thankful. Did I miss anyone that's here right now, or did I? We also have our Parks Department, John Newman, who gets involved in these types of planning as well. And then we also, of course, cannot skip our economic development, working with the Beaver Dam Area Economic Corporation, which is Trent Campbell, and just want to thank you again for your leadership in making this happen. And Trent is top notch, and we're very fortunate to have him as a part of our team as well. Can't get any of this done without leadership, and that comes from our council leadership as well. So I want to give acknowledgement to our council president, Mike Lasselt, who's here. Joel Bonnet is an older person that just joined the team, as well as Kay Oppenfeld, and I think that's it. But it takes a tremendous amount of will to get these projects and work in partnership on getting a project like this completed. So I don't want to dismiss all of the efforts of leadership from the community and the city staff and our council. And thanks to the Calise family, I think that is often a roadblock that we run into, is trying to find land that can be developed and that will also work in fitting the price range and the gaps that are happening. So I can't tell you how excited I am again. The housing issue is a huge problem that we're experiencing. It impacts our economy and impacts our workforce tremendously. So this is a way to move forward, and I think this is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and hopefully beyond with Newman Companies. Can work with a better company. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Okay, thanks again, everybody. On 3, let's give it a shovel. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we got a lot of rock.